opportunities to participate in skills training and to do quality paid work, people with disability can find it difficult to break out of the cycle of poverty. The TVET sector strengthening program in Vanuatu is working to increase the accessibility of skills training that is targeted to economic growth potential. Funded by the Australian government, the TVET program seeks to improve the quality of life and economic situation of people in Vanuatu, including people with disability and their family members. In partnership with the Ministry of Education and Training, the TVET program has established TVET centers across Vanuatu, which provides access to disability inclusive training and business development services. Before the Torpo TVET Center was established in 2014, TVET had never had the opportunity to undertake training or paid work. However, with the support of the TVET Center staff and the Area Council Secretary, TVET attended a training course on planting vegetables. She now has her own garden and produces and sells her crops to 2 tourist bungalows.
Emi novin ko lo school mo training ay mi novin patlem no mo. Before emi kam lo program lo TVET emi novin ko. Emi se before iko lo program lo TVET emi sa ko lo karen no mo. So all family all use mem lo ko lo karen lo kata.
After lo need assessment form mi vela ka meke mo etem yefet mi vela find out se heminitim transport lo kwanda lo training so transport emi free hemino payment ni transport mi vela provide them transport plan lo kwanda narla something we mi vela provide them emi venue we staff emi accessible lo minimal training needs lo kata and lo time ya mi vela tok with them community responsible lo time lo training ya and training venue emi accessible every something community contribution lo side lo how only hosting all families lo time lo training ya emi one people support to lo side lo training lo minimal needs lo all families with disability.
One way emi sa emi look mo emi kat to se mo change lo life plan. One way emi vil kat before mo na ya emi se emi kat kakai mo se emi kat small money emi na emi tok pot money specially ya. Di se me na se na emi tulai kat money pay shop pay or something ya.
Emi prove hem one se hemi sabe mekem. Yefet emi kampak lo training, wet em income we emi tekem, wet em change lo lifestyle or mentality plan or how attitude plan. Emi kat one impact to lo community mo lo family plan. Community emi look lo yefet, emi looking one positive change lo se okay hem tu sabe mekem. Yumi efran emi sabe looking se all people with disability o katatul kat same potential. With them skills, mo sabe, wali say contribute lo community, lo home, and lo province and nation as a whole.
Various barriers exclude people with a disability from education and training opportunities. This can include stigma, the fact that training often takes place in places that are difficult to access, and many people's lack of knowledge about how to interact with people with disability. The TVET program works to identify these barriers and provide practical support to help overcome them. In a family of 8 children, Isaac Uzi was the only one who never had the opportunity to go to school. The first training he ever attended was a TVET Center training course on a Tangura seed carving. Since then, Isaac has attended several more TVET Center trainings.
After the training, me come stop cutting all Tangura seeds. After me salem, me kabem business me salem.
First time we ran training, no me friend me disability, me lo santo. One lo all friend me disability, when me stop lo time during lo time lo training, me Isaac.
After all this and when me been colo course finish, me cut him. Ale wipe lo me print, me play salem.
Then we have me make a more something, me play salem, make him sell a home, me play, me got change. Also, me play pay more something, me play, or some stove gas, saucepan, mo mi pula pen pilblo water, pilblo light, mo sente money kolol ping bla ulis school fila. Mo help mo na ro paman will come start a house.
Working with people who are special, people with disability, you have to use more than just one means or two means of conveying messages across. You have to be patient. You have to, at times, you have to put yourself within their shoe to be able to teach better. Not everybody learns at the same time, and if you allow them the time, you create the environment that is conducive to how they learn. They will do it. They will learn.
Negative attitudes towards people with disability can limit their participation in their communities. By participating in training and engaging in paid work, people with disabilities are challenging preconceived ideas about what they can and cannot do.
Ting lo mi change. That way me use blow me look in my sack before me no more same. Me think se by sack me no save make up. Na ya me look me one. Me look with them on eyes blow me prove me one say I sack me save come all same you me everyone.
Isaac me walk about around and me walk about also one role model and everyone now yeah and me feel encouraged and even all parents and me change them all that too. The view block community, language block community and me come and me really want big change inside Loligonville town now yeah.
Gender is often another barrier for people with disability, with women more likely to face discrimination and to have less access to training and work opportunities than men. The DVET centers work to provide equitable access for women with disabilities and to support them to develop productive small businesses. The Malamba Handicraft Center, supported by the Malamba DVET Center, is an example of how empowerment of women with a disability is creating positive changes within families and communities.
The DVET Center continues to provide the support in terms of business development of the Handicraft Center by linking it to key markets in Port Vila and in Santo, and also the ongoing skills development, particularly for the group of women who are managing and operating the Handicraft Center.
When we have inside the policy of Handicraft Center, we include everyone, all the people who live with disabilities, all the people who no cat, everyone is inside there. From house here to me, I call them Handicraft Women's Center. I call them Malamba Handicraft Center, so I include them everyone who come inside there. So I can say, me livim sambala piano, everyone is up inside there. To supply more products for the Handicraft Center. We have 7 people who live with disabilities, and staff with the Handicraft Center. Some local products for the with people who live with disability. What products I say, no more. More time will come inside of the cell. Get no feel difference. For some say everybody feels same mark no more from heavy side making something when other one is in again.
Juliana Sampson sustained an eye injury when she was 12 and experienced irreversible damage to her vision. Now, Juliana is a prominent producer for the Handicraft Center.
Taimika mi gara mo product lo mi kam lo pesa al kata li singato mi oli semoli tichimi semoli elpemi oli tale seba mi masko improve some side lo basket sometimes mi somap mi hari up to mas mi basket ale mi somap mi game se basket no straight tiraf no mo ta mi gara mi kam ali kata li tale se sposui wande se el product lo yo li out o wande se bali sel area you must make them good or some make them by must come low quality standard. Then me come me karamani me go me pem plant something so me change some house plumbing or living plumbing me pem or something for kitchen me change some home plumbing or living plumbing with the family plumbing. Me just start pem school fee no more ya me game say yel pem me plant it.
Cyclone just pass no more some cacao copra or something else some no mokat. So after we Juliana Michelle lo anti-corruption center, the team bless staff bless survive lo income lo anti-corruption center.
Working in partnership with key stakeholders, including disabled persons organizations and provincial disability committees, the TVET program is contributing towards strengthening the capacity of government and non-government agencies.
With them fundings for TVET, we make all awarenesses, more elected more community on the area level, the Alamba province.
TVET program me work with them all disability networks, for example DPA, Francipani with them all Narawan, and working together Blumifala. Me very good. But you find them out or you co-star with them all man, but you hear them only talk about TVET program. TVET program me change them life to one person, even person with them disability. And then people only no look disability plol kata, but look abilities plol kata.
Vanessa Siro, a young woman who is deaf, grew up and went to school in the Sanma province. Her story is an example of how the TVET centers are providing opportunities for people with disability to achieve their goals by providing pathways for further education and training. Vanessa is now undertaking a full qualification course in culinary arts at the Vanuatu Institute of Technology in the capital, Port Vila. It is the first time a student who is deaf has undertaken this course.
Name Vanessa Siro. I finished school year 10, comes to the house. After I start attending training blo TVET, blo sewing, cooking, mo learn sign language too. Through all the TVET, all sponsor me blo come school of blessa. Say like school of blessa. After say like school of blessa from learn about some new skills lo cooking. After me learn how lo cooking too. After me finish school of blessa, me one day work lo fila.
First time me something say all person with disability, but no say perform semak lo ordinary people. But today, what Vanessa is with me, because I'm an employer now, because I'm very finished me meeting say. I perform semak no any other students and meeting say any other disability persons for making chance by me perform semak no.
Everyone we are born into this world and we have the equal right. In front we got same right. So when other people like Vanessa, you got disability, all that too should got chances and blow. Or should only must got chances and blow. Because Vanessa blow got chance to come on school or blow. Credit blow by no time work blow and the money law on sweat blow.
All changes where school you must make them now, yeah, me policy intake policy. How best now you must have a putumol policy where we have accommodate them to all people with them disability. Another changes where big changes and me assessment. We have to work with FQA and all kata wali look especially all assessment, lo makemol assessment, lo putumol assessment that people with them disability only come only competent. If you make them semi competent and only receiving one certificate. Where say only winning merit.
The TVET program is providing practical experience, which is influencing policy design at the national level. I see there is a positive future for persons with disability to continue to be included and considered in policy making in Vanuatu. There is hope for people living with disability to benefit from education and training opportunities, and for ongoing stories of change to be created and to be told.